Thank you, thank you。各位马西林游池的居民们，大家晚上好。非常高兴看到大家能抽空来支持我们的群众大会。今年是特别的一年，为什么呢？我们刚刚庆祝了我们国家的50周年。50岁说长不长，说短不短。但是也是过了风风雨雨，因为有了你们的支持，因为有你们跟我们的政府一起站在一起，打拼出今天的成功的新加坡。那我们人民行动党与你们已经服务了许多年。过去的这几天呢，我们整个团队在我们马西林游池集选区碰到了我们很多熟悉的面孔，很多老朋友，大家都很热情地支持了我们，我们也非常感激你们的支持。那当然，在这几天，我们也认识了更多新的面孔、新的朋友。你们有些是来自不同的区。到了马西林游池，觉得环境还不错，希望我们在其他方面也可以改进。我们会用心聆听，我们会听取你的意见，因为有了你们，才有了今天的马西林游池。我们接下来的发展，都是靠着你们的意见。不管我们在接下来的时间、接下来的旅程上会面对什么挑战，我党，我们人民行动党会竭尽所能，与大家一起建设一个美好的一个家园。但是要做到这一点，我们需要什么呢？我们需要你们的支持。我们需要你们热心的参与，还有你们的诚恳的反馈，让我们知道你们需要的是什么，我们会尽全力的为你们服务。那在这9天的这个竞选期间，我也必须说声诚心的感谢。感谢谁？感谢你们居民们的热情接待。也非常感谢周围的团队，我们的义工们的热心服务，这个团队精神真的是可嘉，所以非常感谢你们，给予你们自己热烈的掌声，好不好？谢谢你们的贡献，也非常感谢你们对我们的支持。那当然，我们背后也有他们一定的牺牲。我们所有的义工们都是志愿者，他们自己请假，为的是什么呢？是为了自己吗？不是，因为他们相信这个政府，相信这个党，也相信我们的居民，他们愿意抽出时间为你们服务，他们牺牲跟家人的这个时间，为的就是争取你们的每一票。所以你们的选票即将决定新加坡的未来，你的神圣的这一票也将决定我们是否能继续的繁荣前进。所以我希望各位居民们、马西林游池的选民们，给予我们人民行动党你神圣的一票，你我同心，为国为民，请投我们一票。谢谢。Dear residents, friends of Marsiling and UT, thank you very much for joining us this evening. It has certainly been an exciting year for Singapore. We have just celebrated our nation's 50th anniversary, our Golden Jubilee. Where we have progress, it is certainly in no small part due to the collective effort of all Singaporeans, working together with the PAP government. together with our early leaders like Mr. Lee Kuan Yew, our pioneer Singaporeans worked hard to build this nation up from scratch. That unity, that camaraderie that we share as Singaporeans is something precious that we should all work to preserve. In UT, where I have had the privilege to serve for the last 6 years, 2 years as a volunteer, 4 years as the local MP, we continue to start from the heart and to co-create a gracious and a generous community. Through the contribution of our very generous residents and the efforts of all our volunteers, we have been able to reach out to many families in need, to give them that leg up and to provide them with the emotional support that they so need. What has inspired me over the last 6 years has been the spirit of our residents, the dedication of our volunteers, and the generosity of spirit in our community. These are things that we should all treasure. UT is a home that we can all be proud of. We have a heart that beats for the people, and we all share a common hope for a better tomorrow. This beautiful home in UT and in the rest of our GRC, we are, in a sense, a cozy town in the northwestern corner of Singapore. We're rich in our history and our heritage. For many of you, you may not be aware that how did UT get its name? This was a result of a period of our history when the Japanese invaded Singapore. They landed in Sarimbun, little area to the west of Singapore, and they made their way eastwards towards Limbang, a little village just to the south of the Pang Sua River. And there they set up 3 oil depots, 3 leaky oil tanks, supplies for the war. But that leaked oil pondered, and the local villagers at that time gave itself a colloquial name in Teochew Yoti, which in English, of course, means oil pond. And that name stuck, and it endured. Since our independence, Singapore has progressed, and so has UT. Mr. Lee Kuan Yew paid one of his earliest Round Island visits to this area, visiting plantations and the villages of Kranji, Neo Tiew, Amakeng, Lim Chu Kang, Limbang, Chua Chu Kang. And we truly embody his words of being transformed from mud flats to a metropolis. And our home continues to evolve and improve. On the infrastructure front, we will be seeing major works in our beautiful town for the next 3 years. First of all, those of you who drive and take a drive out of UT, you know that we only have one exit to the Kranji Expressway. Every morning, there's a bit of congestion, a little bit difficult getting to the rest of the island. So what are we going to do? Some of you have noticed a big LTA signboard has come up, and it says improvement works, expansion of the Woodlands Road and the Stagmont Bridge. Now, 2 lanes, it's an old 2-lane bridge. We're going to expand it to how many lanes? 6 lanes, so that everyone will have easy access to town, and between UT and Marsiling, we finally have a direct link. So this is a convenience for each and every one of you. This will open up new transport opportunities as well. The downtown line will be coming up soon, and I've spoken in depth about our plans for transport at the last rally in Chua Chu Kang. 302A, 307 PPSS, a new city direct service, a bridging service to the downtown line, upgrades to Chua Chu Kang interchange, all because of the feedback from you, our residents. And we're working closely with LTA and the public transport operators for the last 2 years. This did not happen overnight. We persevered and we listened to you. And that is the mark of a PAP team, because this is a team that's willing to listen to your feedback and not just take it for granted. We act on it and we get it done for you. I have lobbied Mr. Lui Tak Yu, the Minister of Transport, over and over again over the last few years. Every other week he receives an email from me. And he has a thankless job. But for many of you who may not know, he responds very positively to every feedback that he receives. And I'm very thankful for having been able to work with him over the years. And he has agreed even to look into the possibility of expanding the downtown line northwards, perhaps linking up with the north-south line, and that would provide added convenience for residents in Marsiling, Woodgrove, and UT, because all you need is just one station southwards, one station northwards to access the downtown line. This is over the long term, but he has promised to look into it. And so we thank Mr. Lui Tak Yu for having the perseverance to do this for Singapore. Thank you very much, Minister. But with a good home, we need more than that. A good home is just a place that we return to, a place we spend time with our families. But we have a bigger family around us, the family that we call this community, our neighbors, our friends. And we need to build a community with heart across the entire GRC. And I'm glad, having been here for the last 6 years, that we have grown, certainly, to be more caring and a much closer community. Let me share with you 2 quick stories of our residents. First is a young wife, 3 children, very young, still in school, and a very loving husband. But as in life, things happen. A tragedy at sea, and a husband and father lost in an instant to his family. The family of 4 of them left to fend for themselves, future unknown. One of the sons, not born in Singapore, Thai national, here on a student pass, wife on a long-term visit pass. If we left it to chance, they would have had to go back. They were in desperation. They didn't know what to do. The young husband's mother-in-law, came and looked for us and said, "What can we do? What can I do to protect my grandchildren? What can I do to give my daughter-in-law a future?" The community rallied around, supported the family, donations poured in for them. I gave a call to MHA, to ICA, a little bit out of the ordinary, but they responded promptly and compassionately. And today, they are in Singapore, no longer fearing for their future and having faith in a system that cares for them regardless of their circumstances. So thank you to MHA, to ICA, and all the volunteers who have worked with this family. Another young girl had a doting father. 2 of them, mother died from cancer, taken care of by the father since she was young. Intellectually challenged, but doing well in school. In a moment of miscalculation, the father fell out of the window trying to retrieve her shoe, fell to his death. Again, young girl left with no one in the world, no family to fend for her, all alone. Again, the community and friends gathered around. We lobbied HDB and got things sorted out. Today, she lives with foster parents, but she's assured of her future. She has a home waiting for her when she comes of age. And so our heart beats not just for ourselves, but for our community. It is people like that that we should reach out to, and I'm thankful for the community for not forgetting them, because you care for them. So thank you all very much. Our annual Rise from the Heart project, many of you have been very generous supporters. We started 3 years ago. We set ourselves a target. We think residents would be able to donate 5,000 kg of rice. 1 cup at a time. We go door to door, 16,000 units. We say, can you help us? Help needy residents in our community, help our care homes. First year, we set our target 5,000. Guess what? We collected 10,000 kg of rice, all because of your generosity. Thank you very much once again. And every year we get better and better. This year alone, 16 tons of rice. All for you, all because of you, all for those who need your help. Thank you very much once again. And so my friends, in a few hours' time, GE2015, our campaign will draw to a close. Voters will be making up their minds, and they will be heading to the ballot boxes on Friday. Why do we vote, you ask? We vote because every single election matters. Vote because it is your voice that matters. And we vote because the future of Singapore matters. We need a team that you can trust to bring Singapore forward. One that has experience and the persistence to get things done. One that has compassion and commitment, not one that comes and goes and promises you everything under the sun, but one that delivers the goods. It's not so much what we promise, but what we deliver on our promises. So I ask you, our residents, for the support for this party, the People's Action Party, that is committed to providing each and every one of you with a safe and secure home, a heart that beats constantly for the people, and providing hope for your generation and future generations. With you, for Singapore. Vote for the PAP. Majulah Singapura! Thank you.